Kaylee, welcome to the Hair Loss Solutions TV program.
Hi.
Hi. So tell me, Kaylee, the good news that the audience has got to hear right off the top of the show is that you are 1.5 years clean of cancer. Is that true?
Yes.
Pretty exciting news, huh?
Yes, it really is. I'm so thankful. In December 2014, I got diagnosed with a brain tumor and had emergency brain surgery. And then in January of 2015, we went to St. Jude, and I got treated there with radiation and chemotherapy for 9 months.
You said St. Jude's. That's a tremendous hospital and just an incredible charity that I know engulfed you and your family incredibly into it, I'm sure.
Yes.
In fact, you had the opportunity to do some commercials for them as well. Am I correct?
Yes.
And who did you do them with?
Jennifer Aniston.
Well, you know, she is my absolute favorite. I think she has the best hair in the world. Yeah, best color, best everything, except for your hair. And to let the audience know, that's a beautiful head of hair you have, but that happens to be something that Wigs For Kids provided for you. Tell us the story about how did you find out about Wigs For Kids, and what was it like to go through that experience?
Well, my mom had heard of a couple different places, and so she was doing research on them, and then Wigs For Kids popped up. We realized that it was such a great place, and yeah, that's how we found it.
You went online and you registered and requested a new wig, which is a beautiful wig that you're wearing right now. Did you have to find a salon? What was the story? What was the process that you had to go through?
Well, we could not find a salon that would do all the wig stuff in Colorado Springs. So we actually had to travel to Denver, which is about an hour away from here. And we could finally find one there.
We have wonderful salons from all over the world that cut the ponytails that people donate. But the most important part that helps us, besides all those important parts that are already working, is the important part of being able to fit you and size you and be sure that we've got the right color for you and the right look, and then to fit it on you and cut it into the style you want or braid it like you've got it today. And that's a message we send out to all of the salons that are listening to us today, Kaylee, because that message is something we train people that are hairdressers that want to really do something for people like you that have that need to look beautiful, because you already look beautiful inside. That your gleaming smile radiates beauty. You know, you put that wig on the first time. What was it like? What did it feel like to have hair again? Because you were 1.5 years without hair?
Yes, sir. And I just felt like a normal girl again. Mm-hmm. Felt so great.
You were going to school all that time?
Yes.
Yeah, and did you have any difficulties going back? Did you wear a hat? Did you wear a cap? Anything that you did to kind of camouflage the hair loss?
Yeah, I wore like a little hat type thing.
There's sometimes some people that don't understand. You know, when kids don't understand, they don't know when they say something might hurt your feelings. Was there any of that went on while you were there at school?
No, there was a lot of staring at first, but that got better. And like as soon as I started wearing my wig, that got a lot better too.
Tell our audience that the fact that you went through chemotherapy and radiation, but because of the treatment that you have, it's most likely that you told me you won't get your hair back.
Mm-hmm. The sides are growing, but the rest isn't, so.
Because of the donations that come in of ponytails and the donation of dollars that people provide Wigs For Kids, we're going to help you continually each year with a brand new hairpiece for how much? Nothing. And we're going to continue to give you that hair system all the way through college, because that's a part of what Wigs For Kids does. And we're going to help you look yourself and live your life, because I just know you have such a special character inside yourself that you're going to make a difference in other people's lives, as you've already made, I'm sure, every place that you go. You're welcome, girl. Well, it's more than just myself. It's a tremendous amount of people that work at Wigs For Kids, that like I said, the salons all over the country that cut the ponytails, because it takes almost 20 ponytails to make one hairpiece. Wow. And it takes $1,800 in actual dollars and cents. And that hairpiece would cost anywhere from $3,000 to $4,000 or $5,000 in a normal salon that sells hairpieces like that that are custom made. But for you, it's absolutely nothing, and we want you to know that we are here to support you for the entire journey of you becoming something very, very special. What are you going to be when you grow up, by the way?
I would like to be a brain tumor doctor. My doctor at St. Jude was very inspiring, and I just want to be like him when I grow up.
Well, I know how St. Jude's has absolutely been wonderful to you. Your mom, who is a very special lady who's sitting over on the side over there that nobody can see right now outside the camera side. And the reality is that it takes some great parents that you have, thank God. It takes your faith, which I know that you got that as well. And it takes the inner beauty that you have that gives you the strength every day. But boy, it sure helps when you got the people like St. Jude's and Wigs for Kids and the donors that are out there that really care about you and the people that are praying for you. So we're grateful to celebrate a year and a half of no cancer and no future of cancer, because you're just going to make a big difference being a brain tumor, solving the problem. Now you got to work at solving the problem so there's no cancer to put you out of a job. How's that? Can we kind of pray for that?
Yes. Thank you.
That'd be great. Do you have any hobbies that you can share with our audience that you do now that you're back on your feet and doing your normal kid thing?
I love doing art. That's probably my favorite thing. And then I'm doing horseback riding.
In your artwork, is it painting? Is it sculpturing? What kind of artwork do you do?
More just sketches. Sometimes I do paintings, though.
Do you think that someday you could sketch on a napkin or something and send me one of your sketches?
Totally. Yeah, I would love that.
What would be the message that you would want to share with kids that are out there that have been challenged with these kind of difficulties, whether they're cancer or whether they're alopecia, which was autoimmune disease that their hair falls out, or even trichotillomania where they pull their hair out, kids that we take care of every day at Wigs for Kids? What would the message to encourage them be from Kaylee?
Never give up. I know it's hard, and sometimes people say things, sometimes feel awkward or people stare at you, but never give up.
Mr. Churchill gave that speech when he said, never, 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 ever give up. And you're a good example of that. You know, you inspired me from the day that I first met you a couple of weeks ago. And I am just, I'm blessed to be able to, I hope, call you my friend and me your friend as well, because you truly are a special, special individual.
Thank you.
You're welcome. We are so excited that we hope that maybe soon we might be able to get to meet you personally. And I'm seeing if I can make some arrangements to be in your area to be able to visit you live and in person. But thank you. And we go horseback riding together. How's that?
Yes, that would be awesome.
All right. Well, we'll work towards that. And you tell your family, continue to be as special as they are, because you're a part of that product of what they've been to you. So I know that they cherish you and love you. And I thank you for taking the time to be interviewed with us. Thank you.
Thank you.
You've just met a real hero, a person who really has fought a battle that most of us, much older than Kaylee, will probably and hopefully and prayerfully never have to battle. But you can pray for her. You can seek out to help other kids through Wigs for Kids and donations of your hair and finances. But you know what? Do me a favor. Tonight when you get ready to go to bed, say a little special prayer for Kaylee and her family, and thank God for the blessing of her complete healing of cancer and her future of finding the cure to cancer. So until we meet again on Hair Loss Solutions TV, we'll look forward to our next interview. But remember, beauty begins within. I'm Jeffrey Paul.